When you're thinking about traditional, authentic Irish fare, Blarney Stone Pub in West Fargo is a place most of us think about. And I know that you guys have a very, very big weekend ahead of you. It's St. Patrick's Day, you've got a lot of other events, and some of your foods I've just heard are unbelievable, especially because they're authentic. Tell me about those.
Well, we have a lot of authentic Irish fare that we make here. One of the dishes we have here is our corned beef and cabbage, served with champ potatoes, as you can see here.
Wow.
Corned beef is cooked from 10 to 12 hours, depending on the size of the loin. Everything is made here. We are a scratch kitchen. We have our champ potatoes, which is our version of mashed potatoes, and our cream cabbage, which is made with cottage bacon and obviously cabbage and a few other things. Very popular item on this day and any day, honestly. So we're planning to go through, I think, about 500 pounds of it in the next 2 days.
Oh my gosh. And what I love about this, as I kind of mentioned, it's authentic. So there's not a lot of places in the region, let alone in Fargo-Moorhead, where you can get traditional Irish fare. And that's why you guys are so busy. How busy does it get for you during the weekend?
We are busy open to close. Basically, the next 4 days, I'm expecting some really large sales numbers with the weather changing and obviously the quality of our food and service. We're expecting some very big days coming up here. So
that's fantastic. And this isn't the only meal that you have that is high demand. You have a few other ones we're going to talk about too.
Yes, absolutely. If Dave, you'd bring over the bangers and mash for me over here.
Now, okay, bangers and mash, I think, is like a quintessential Irish dish. That's what most people recognize as like a St. Patrick's Day favorite. But what is it?
So bangers and mash, it's an authentic Irish sausage that we get, and that is over our champ mashed potatoes with sauteed onions, and then we have green onions and our homemade rosemary onion gravy as well. So it comes with your choice of side, a rustic roll and honey butter.
And so Blarney Stone's been around for a little while, and you guys have multiple locations.
Correct.
So if somebody is looking to maybe get into a Blarney Stone, not just in West Fargo, where else can they go?
Our original store is in Bismarck, North Dakota, and that was established in 2009. We have a location here in West Fargo, and we just recently opened one in Sioux Falls, I believe it was 2 years ago. So we're growing, and we might be growing a little bit more here. So
yeah, we're excited for an announcement coming up, and you'll scoop us in on that one a little bit later. But we have another meal that we're going to take a look at. What is that one?
This is our shepherd's pie, a classic Irish dish. This is going to be potatoes, you have your peas, you have your carrots in there, home style type of thing. Hamburger in there in a gravy type of setting with the champ potatoes on top. We sell a lot of this. This is a very authentic dish. It's very hard to find these kind of dishes, as you had mentioned earlier.
Yeah, it is.
We're one of the only places that do it, and I feel like we really do it right. So.
And true to Irish cuisine, it is a hearty dish.
Absolutely.
Like, you're not going to walk away from any of these being like, I need a midnight snack. Like, these are hearty, and what's great about that, we're going to talk about this in the next segment, is that you have some really good drinks to go along with them. So this is a really good way to make sure that you're getting your protein before you jump into those fantastic drinks featuring Jameson, which is very common here, I hear, in the Irish pub.
We sell a lot of Jameson, yes.
Yeah. So tell me about when you're preparing for a day like this. You said you go through just a ton of meat and different things. What does it look like? Well,
it's basically every inch of storage we have is full of beer and product. We are a scratch kitchen again. We make everything here. It's a pretty magical day. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of planning, a lot of things, a lot of labor. We have an awesome staff here. Our staff is fantastic. Just gearing up. Our representatives they're excited to helping us out in any way we can to get ready for the day. So
that is amazing. And what is it that made you want to kind of come into this region? Like, why did Blarney Stone pick, Fargo-Moorhead and Bismarck and these amazing communities? I know we do have some Irish representation here, but what was it about this area?
Well, the original one starting in Bismarck, we want to kind of stay close to home. And Fargo's market's always been really good. I'm actually from Fargo, so I've lived here quite a while. It just made sense to have a Blarney Stone here in Sioux Falls. It was kind of the same thing, kind of sticking close to home base, and the market looked good, and our concept is good. We have good service and good food, and just keep rolling with it, I guess.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so I am just sitting here looking at this, just dying. So I'm going to try it because I have not had this before at Blarney Stone. So this for me is a new experience. I'm very, very excited to share it with you guys. Okay, so first of all, hot and fresh. Again, it's a hearty dish, but the flavor combinations are just incredible. I love this. So thank you so much for inviting us in.
Absolutely.
Again, if you want to get out for St. Patrick's Day, get some traditional, authentic cuisine. Blarney Stone is here in West Fargo. Also, if you're out on the other side of the state, get into Bismarck. And stay with us because we're coming right back with those amazing drinks that you guys have. Very excited to learn the recipes of those, but also kind of talk about how those might be good for day, good for night, and possibly the morning after. So stick with us.